Good morning. This is Mickey Peters on the Upside of Authentic Leadership podcast. Great to be with you this morning. Really excited to share about a presentation I heard at Chair World. That's a annual event that we have for all of the Vistage chairs. Chairs lead peer advisory groups for CEOs and business owners. So that's what I do. And so I was with other chairs from around the US and the world. And our keynote speaker was from Angela Duckworth, who is a professor at MIT Sloan and also the author of the best-selling book, Grit. And what interested me about Angela's presentation was that when she talked about what they've learned since writing the book, her and her team, about how to cultivate grit. And the big takeaway for me was two things. One, how important feedback, seeking out and taking in feedback, learning from it, applying what's learned into the process, and then getting better, making improvement. Excuse me. And then also how challenges are faced. If challenges are faced with a positive mindset, with an attitude of growth, looking to learn from the challenge as a team and grow from the experience, then grit is what shows up in the group, and that means is that team, that group, that company is able to overcome challenges they face in their business, which of course we all face and are facing, the pace of change and things that are happening out in the external environment. Many times we need to have that grit, we need to have that resilience. So I'm reflecting on that after this event. What came up for me, I'm trying to think of an example of where I saw that, where I experienced that as a leader. And it came from a time when I was leading a company in Panama. We had 3 small hydro plants. Our challenge was that we were having too many lost time incidents, and we were trying to figure out how to reduce the number of lost time incidents. And so one of the ideas that came up was to increase the communication around near misses, which meant that employees needed to report near misses and be willing to talk about them and document that. So started with me. I had to create a culture and safety culture where it was okay to report near misses. There was no punitive action being taken. No one was going to get in trouble. No, we weren't looking for whose fault it was. And we would sit down in our monthly safety meeting and talk through these near misses. And when we did that, we documented what happened and talked about it as a team, and then made the changes we thought were necessary to not allow that to happen again. And really it was creating safety. And then so the challenge, reducing lost time incident, and the creating a feedback loop, basically, where the employees were allowed to, and encouraged, not just allowed, encouraged to talk about these incidents, and then saw that made a difference in how safe our culture was, how safe our workplace was. And it actually did, at the time, reduce the number of lost time incidents. And so the question for you, the listener, is, do you have that kind of culture in your business? Do you have a safe place where you can talk about what's not working and what needs to change, be part of the solution, and how you've seen that be helpful in your outcomes in the business that you're a part of? And then individually, do you have a place in your own life where you can get feedback from others and talk about in your own life what's issues you're facing? Of course, as a Vistage chair, I highly recommend a Vistage group as a place to do that as a business leader, and get with other business owners and CEOs. And that's what we do once a month. We process our issues. We get to the root cause. Every member makes a decision when they process an issue about what the right thing is, what the action item is, and then we hold each other accountable. So if that resonates with you, I look forward to hearing from you. You can respond to this video in the chat, or my contact information is on my LinkedIn page. Look forward to hearing from you and have a great day. So thanks, Mickey, and Upside of Authentic Leadership Podcast.